What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just not the PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with week 5 of season 7 of the BHDL. Today we are taking on the Italian Stallion, as he is called, Mr. King Burra, who is coach of the Italian Inkays. Yeah, guys, if you're not a part of the BHDL and you're watching this, his team name is not the Italian Stallions. That would actually be a crazy name, but he does have the nickname of being known as the Italian Stallion in the BHDL. But his team name is the Italian Inkays. That is a true fact. And his team, as per usual, because he always drafts these really threatening teams. I don't know why King Burra can't ever just chill a little bit, but as per usual, he has a pretty threatening team, which consists of Great Tusk, Golden Go, Latios, Clefable, Arcanine Hisui, Hukentera, Terra Kilowattrel, Toxapex, Ambipom, Leavanny, Zoroark, and last but not least, the Fracture. So personally, I'm expecting okay, just for simplicity's sake, let's look at the first 7 Pokemon, right? I'm expecting all of them except for Arcanine. So I think he brings Great Tusk, Golden Go, Latios, Clefable, Terra Kilowattrel, who if I had to, I'm feeling Terra Fighting or Terra Ground so we can hit the Gudra, and also I think Terra Ground would be good in general because I'm not sure if he notices it like I do, but Raikou actually looks pretty good offensively into this team, so maybe he goes Terra Ground um, to hit Raikou because if not, like, because Raikou walls Kilowattrel stab, so I could see Grounder fighting. I think Toxapex could come because it's just really good for like Ogerpon. Like if you're a physical defensive set because of like the regenerator, and then you can come in and like yeah, you're neutral to grass, but we're really not hitting that thing that hard, guys. Um, yeah, that's what I think is coming. I don't think Fracture or Zoroark come. I don't think Leavanny or Ambipom comes, and I don't think Arcanine comes because I feel like he would want to. Okay, here's the thing, right? If he brings both Terra Captains, I feel like it's kind of awkward for him to figure out which one to Terra. So I feel like he's going to just bring one, and if he's going to bring just one, I'm assuming it's Kilowattrel because Kilowattrel outspeeds my whole team. So just to reiterate all that ranting I just did, I think he's bringing Great Tusk, Golden Go, Latios, Clefable, Kilowattrel, and last but not least, the Toxapex. So to combat this team, first and foremost, I decided I was going to bring Big Business the Weezing, who's going to be rocking his Black Sludge, Levitate for the ability, 252 HP, 252 defense, 4 special attack, Bolt Nature with Sludge Wave, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Defog. I know I could have just ran like Will-O-Wisp or Pain Split, but the issue is there's a Goldango right there, and my opponent has, he has a handful of ways to set hazards, so Golden Go can just come in all day, every day on defog and block it. So I decided instead of running like, multiple status moves against the Pokemon that literally just blocks all of it, I would just run like, run my bulk, but also just have ways to hit everything. So Sludge Wave can hit we can hit Clefable with that. Flamethrower can hit Golden Go and switch ins. We can Thunderbolt into the Toxapex. Because I doubt, because we're ever in front of like Latios for switching out. And if we're ever in front of Great Tusk, I doubt he stays in. So that's why we're not running fairy coverage. So this guy, I know it. So yeah. And I know I didn't change the icon at the bottom, and I apologize for that. But my boy is definitely rocking his Black Sludge, so we can stay healthy. Yeah, so that's Big Business. Mainly here to defog if we need to do it, but mostly just to like try to hit things. And it also this thing stops us from just getting annoyed by Clefable as well. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Turbo, the Gudra Hisui, who's going to be rocking his Shukaberry this week. Sap Sipper for the ability. Honestly, the ability doesn't matter this week because his physical attackers don't really, like, for example, Great Tusk, it could EQ us and it wouldn't make contact. So it doesn't make, like, we're not going to really benefit from GUI. We are max HP, 152 defense, 48 special attack, 56 SPDF, relaxed nature, which basically means if we're not getting hit super effectively, we're not getting two-shotted by anything on this team. We have Heavy Slam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and Counter. We're running the Shukaberry because okay, so I built the team in a way to try to bait the Great Tusk into wanting to click EQ over close combat. So since we have a Shukaberry, we can live the EQ, we can click counter, kill him instead, and then Heavy Slam can hit like the Clefable, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower. Pretty much hits everything goes on the team. Like Flamethrower can hit Golden Go. And same for like the Kilowattrel, we could Thunderbolt the Toxapex, and Heavy Slam two shots Latios, who doesn't two shot us. So there's also that. So yeah, that's Turbo. Next on the team roster is my only Terra Captain this week, the one, the only Mew, who is rocking his leftovers, synchronized for the ability Terra Ground, 104 HP, 252 attack, 152 speed, Jolly Nature with Earthquake, Triple Axle, Taunt, and Dragon Dance. So I sped crept all the way down to Great Tusk with this. I know I skipped Zor. Well, we're slower than Zoroark. I know I skipped Arcanine and Leavanny, but I don't expect those two to come. So I sped crept Great Tusk with this. We are Terra Ground with, if I didn't already say it, we're EQ, Triple Axle, Taunt, and Dragon Dance because these two moves alone hit the entire team. So, like, in regards to what I'm expecting, Kilowattrel, Latios, Great Tusk, if we get boosted up, like, Triple Axle just rips right through them. Now, Great Tusk needs to be chipped by, like, 30% for us to actually kill it, like 30 to 40%. But if we get that chip, okay, we kill homie, and then everything we can't triple axle just dies to an EQ. So like Golden Go, Toxapex, even like Terra Ground EQ into Clefable, so it can't T-wave us. And then we have Taunt, which in hindsight we probably don't need unless Clefable's like a Moonlight set or whatever. But that's the main reason it's here, and also so Toxapex can't like haze us or toxic us. So we have Taunt for that. But ideally, if we can get Mew to +1 in like the end game, we probably just win the game. Or if we have like an opportunity like early in the game to get Mew to +2, if we get Mew to +2, we just win. Like it's that simple. We just win. Even Great Tusk does not live a. If Great Tusk can't live a +2 hit from us, nothing on the team is going to do it. It's that simple, right? But yeah, that is Mew. Next on the team roster is another setup sweeper that I kind of talked about in the side by side, the one, the only. Enel, the Raikou, who's rocking his leftovers. Pressure for the ability, 40 HP, max special attack, 216 speed, timid nature, so we're speed creeping Latios. We have Thunderbolt, Scald, Shadow Ball, and Calm Mind. Ideally, either Mew is going to pave the way for Raikou, or Raikou's going to pave the way for Mew, because if homie gets set up, like, he just goes crazy, bro. Like, Kilowattrel can take a hit from us at +1, but at the same time, unless he's running the right Terra type, he probably can't hit us back. So we just win the 1v1. Latios takes a lot of damage from a +1 Shadow Ball while not being able to even kill us because we're +1 Spadef. If the Great Tusk isn't like AV, there's a really good chance that we kill it with a +1 Scald and then +1 Thunderbolt. If we touch something with it, we're going to do a lot of damage. Originally this guy wasn't going to come, but in Mox, Toxapex was very annoying, so I decided we're going to bring a nail, and if Toxapex wants to try me, you're dead. So yeah, that's a nail. Next on the team roster is the one, the only, Pebbles, the Ogrepon, who's rocking her Wellspring Mask, Water Absorb for the ability, 252 attack, 4 Spadef, max speed, Jolly Nature with Ivy Cudgel, Trailblaze, U-turn, and Knock Off. So we have Knock Off for like the Golden Go and the Latios. I was going to originally run Play Rough for Latios, but I realized like Knock Off is just really good for like Golden Go and Latios. And on top of that, Knock Off out damages Play Rough anyway, so there's that. We have U-turn for pivoting, like, in case we're expecting Toxapex to come in. We have Trailblaze as well. Because maybe they think we're a setup set and they want to go into something that can, try to like beat us. So that way we can just U-turn and get out of that situation and then try to reposition ourselves later. Because honestly, Ivy Cudgel's a really free, it's just a really free move into my opponent's team. Because if Toxapex goes down, like, bro, we can just spam Ivy Cudgel. It's that simple. But yeah, that is Pebbles. Next on the team roster. Oh, I didn't mention this, for max speed, because, I mean, Latios does speed tie us, so we can't really spare speed. But anyway, next on the team roster, and I know the statement I just made about Pebbles' speed might be contradicted by what I'm about to show y'all next, but listen, trust me, I cooked. Next on the team roster is the one, the only, Soul, the Cinderace, who's rocking his heavy-duty boots. Libero for the ability, max attack, 124 Spadef, 132 speed, because the things that outspeed us just so happen to all be special attackers, so I decided just to bulk up in our Spadef. We are Adamant Nature with Powerballs, and Headbutt, Sucker Punch, and U-turn. So we're going to be slower than Latios, but because we're Adamant, we should, in most situations, be able to one-shot him with the Sucker Punch. Kilowattrel, if it's already like if Kilowattrel is 70% or lower, if we just kill it with Sucker Punch. Zen Headbutt is really good for the Great Tusk and the Toxapex. Originally I had Gunk Shot here, but I had to just drop it because I was like, okay, at least we can still Power Ball into the Clefable, because I feel like it was just a lot more beneficial to be able to hit Great Tusk and hit the Toxapex. And then we have U-turn for pivoting, and then if I did not mention it, we're just throwing Powerballs at it, bro. It's that simple. But yeah, guys, that is Cinderace. That is the team. I've said everything that needs to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, King Burra. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we are connected with King Burra, and he has brought Great Tusk, Terra Ground, Kilowattrel, Clefable, Golden Go, Latios, and he actually brought Ambipom. Ambipom. wasn't expecting Ambipom, if I'm being honest, but hey, it's here. So if he's gonna set hazards, it's gonna be with Clefable or it's gonna be with Great Tusk. So I think we just lead Turbo. I feel like Turbo's like a good lead into the team. And we're gonna just take it from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. I was not expecting Ambipom. I wonder what he's gonna be doing. I really wasn't expecting that. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit. But if we can get rid of Clefable and get a few Dragon Dances up on Mew, Mew just looks amazing. Cause bro, like 1, 2, 3, like 3 Mons are just gonna die to triple axle. I'm pretty sure Ambipom dies to a +1 EQ. So really, it's just a Clefable if we get it out the way. But like I said, good luck, have fun to my opponent, King Bra. I can only imagine what we are about to get ourselves into. And also, since there's no Toxapex, if we get rid of Golden Go, he doesn't really remove Weezing the easiest. So let's just lead off with our Turbo and take it from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about T-Spikes. So it's this thing. I guess we just go for... I mean, they can Terra Blast ground us, but I guess we just go for Flamethrower to get damage on this thing. Because if I put this thing in range of Cinderace's Sucker Punch early, then I don't have to worry about it later on. Because Cinderace looks amazing too, because, you know, Latios, if we chip this, and Golden Go, those are just 3 just dead on arrival Pokemon, basically. Then there's Clefable, Ambipom, and Great Tusk. Great Tusk is going to be a little difficult, but, alright, so they're going to just Terra Blast Grass off Terra Blast ground. Oh, wait, I forgot. We are Sugar Berry. Heck yeah. I think we take 2 of these. I think even if he specs, we take... I mean, we're going to know after this damage if he specs or not. Oh, he Volt Switches. Okay. He Volt Switches. I mean, I don't know what they thought we were going to... I mean, the Terra wasn't... I don't feel like the Terra was necessary, but... we had to be mindful with our Raikou. But, I mean, the only switch-ins are, like... You have Clefable, Golden Go, and Great Tusk. If I had to take a guess, we're going to see the Golden Go or the Clefable come in, because you're not going to go Latios on us. We might drop a Draco. Great Tusk could come in. Shane Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so he was Akaberry. See, this is what we played against in Mox. It was Akaberry, Golden Go as well. I'm going to just go for another Flamethrower. Okay, so now Cinderace guarantees beats this thing, and he has no Powerball switch in, except for the Latios, who, to be fair, is probably Scarfed. He's ran Scarfed. If I'm not mistaken, he's brought Latios to 3 games, and he's been Choice Scarf all 3 times, so I'm assuming it's probably Choice Scarfed again. Makes the matchup into Cinderace and Ogerpon slightly easier, albeit Ogerpon has good enough natural bulk to live... Well, I think we can live a Draco. I'm not gonna lie, I never really calced it. I think Ogerpon can live one, because Ogerpon is naturally bulky enough to, I think. Cinderace, yeah, let's not even try to get our hopes up on that one. I love my buddy, but he is not living a Draco from Latios. Which is why we had to run the Adamant Sucker Punch. Thankfully, Arcanine did not come, so we don't have to worry about Arcanine. He's on a nasty plot in our face, okay. If we get rid of Golden Go early, then he doesn't really have anything that wants to deal with Weezing. So I'm actually okay with this exchange. Because, I mean, unless you have Focus Blast... I mean, we're going to just keep clicking this. Let me see. Do we put him back in range? Yeah, he's going to just keep... See, now you're burnt. Heal Brandon strikes again. I'm not proud of this, but hey, Heal Brandon strikes again. I'm not proud of it, but it happened. So we're going to click Flamethrower again. Regardless, this thing, we know you're not Scarf, so you're just, like, bro, if not Turbo, something is going to kill this thing. I'm going to be cautious with Weezing. I don't want to just throw Weezing out there and then he comes in. Because I don't think Well, I don't know. I don't know. You might actually die to a flamethrower and a burn if you swap out and swap back in. His only real option is just to go into his Great Tusk, if I'm being honest. That's like the only option. And even then, do you really want to risk me getting? I mean, what are the odds I get two burns in a row though? Like those are some pretty high odds, right? Like we're talking like sky high odds. But anyway, Turbo is applying pressure early in the game. You love to see it. Um, and of course, he hits his Focus Blast. I wish I was Choppleberry. I wish I kept my Choppleberry. I wish I kept my Choppleberry. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is just go into Cinderace and throw off a power. Like we have no reason to not just Powerball this guy now. We have no reason to not just throw a Powerball at him. So we're just going to Powerball. The only thing he could maybe do is go into Latios, which if he does, we're going to just Sucker Punch, bro. Because he might look at the damage and think that we're well, not adamant, but bandit. So we'll see. So Golden Go does take out Goodra. Let me make sure to make a note of that. But thankfully, Goodra popped the Aqua Berry on this thing, so you're Nasty Plot, Recover, Focus Blast. I'm assuming your last move is Make It Rain, which means... Okay, so he's going to swap out. Who does he go into, though? Gunther the Arrogant? Who's that? You? Okay. Are you... So we're at this point in the game where we kind of need to preserve pieces, so... I'm gonna go out into you. I'm gonna go out into you. Because he doesn't know if we have Zen Headbutt, if we have Acrobatic. Well, he probably wouldn't expect Acrobatics. But Zen Headbutt is definitely, you know, a play. And I don't know, is this thing... Would you be a Choice Scarfed Great Tusk? Part of me feels like you wouldn't be. But at the same time, I've seen crazier things in the world, so I don't know. Part of me tells me you wouldn't be Choice Scarf, because at the end of the day, if you're Choice Scarf, and let's say you go for EQ, you don't touch Weezing. Actually, none of your moves are good for Weezing, and if he swaps out here, that means he's not choiced at all, because we swapped first. So let's see what he decides to go for. If he goes for Heavy Slam, good read. Stealth Roll? That's okay. That is A-okay. I'm gonna go for the Flamethrower. Because, I mean, I feel like you want to go Golden Go here. Because if we go for Strange Steam, you can take it and recover. If we go for Defog, you block it and you can recover. So I'm going to go for the Flamethrower here. Expecting Golden Go to come in. I'm going to go for Flamethrower, expecting Golden Go. Because at the end of the day, two of my Mons are, whatchamacallit, Boots. Not Boots, but Leftovers. One of my Mons is Boots and Ogerpon. The only thing that's going to really be annoyed by this is Ogerpon. Which, I mean, you know, that's unfortunate, but that's what we got to deal with, right? Okay, so please go Golden Go. Please go Golden Go. Please go Golden Go. Yep, that's Golden Go. Or I think this kills. And if not, I know the burn. Yep, alright. So we take out Golden Go. Golden Joe. We take out the Golden Joe with Weezing. The issue is now he can just go into his Latios. But at least we know that Great Tusk isn't scarfed. So Golden Joe is dead. Golden Joe is dead. So I feel like if we can get rid of Latios and then get like a Dragon Dance up on Mew, we look really strong. Let's see. He's gonna just go into freaking Latios, right? Killua. Pretty sure this thing is competitive. So, let me think. What are the benefits of chipping this thing now? Means, let's think about this ration. Are you competitive? If he's competitive, we actually lose if we click defog, I feel like. So let's click... I think what we do is click Flamethrower so we can get him in range of Sucker Punch. Like, we'll have to play with the rocks, which sucks. Ooh, you might be Specs. That was some crazy damage. That might be Specs. Oh my gosh. Yo, that was some crazy damage. Yo, that thing actually might... Bro, that thing might really be Specs. That thing might have the choice Spectacles. You never know. That is kind of crazy. Wow, that is crazy. He might be choice Spectacles. Which, if he is, I think Raikou can still take a hit from him. Bro, I should have just clicked defog. Like, if I would have defogged there, these rocks would be gone and they wouldn't be as annoying as they have the potential to be. But, let me see. If we get rid of Clefable, Cinderace beats most of this team. Or we could at least chip the, guy for our guy. If I get rid of... I feel like Latios is Scarf, so we get rid of that. Like, there's a lot of things we need to get rid of. Angelo, that sounds like Latios. Ambipom. Okay. Bro, I'm so sorry today for how all this is going. Like, this is like... My luck today is kind of crazy with these burns. I'm not gonna lie, I feel so bad. Like, this is the first time all season Heal Brandon actually feels bad about stuff like this. We're going to click... Because I don't know if he's competitive or not, bro. What do we do in this situation? I mean, to be fair, if we get rid of this thing, you're the only thing that outspeeds Cinderace, bro. Bro, I really don't want to click defog into this, and then he's competitive on the Weezing, bro. I mean, on the Kilowattrel, but like, because he's Terra Ground. He's Terra Ground. Why would you be a Terra Ground Kilowattrel if you're not competitive? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just click Flamethrower again. Okay. Okay, so he's Life Orb. That's interesting. I feel like Cinderace might be in range. I mean, I feel like he might be in range of Sucker Punch now. Killua, this thing. So we're gonna finally get the chip that we need on this. Let me see. I kind of don't want to lose this, but I'm also kind of okay with losing this. Because let me think. You should be in range of Sucker Punch. Like, you're just going to Volt Switch right now, right? So here's the question I should ask myself. How bad do I feel like... Because he can't Terra Blast us, and I think you're choiced. You can't Terra Blast us, and I think you're choiced. And honestly, I'm just going to go Raikou here. I'm just going to go Raikou here. Because I think he Volt Switches here. And if he Volt Switches, I'm assuming you're going into... let's see what he decides to go into. Volt Switch. So let me see something, bro. How much damage is Kilowattrel supposed to do to Weezing? Because, bro, that thing did unholy levels of damage. Let me see. Volt Switch is not supposed to do over half, so you're Specs. Okay, that's nice to know. So he's Specs on Kilowattrel. Angelo. I think we... click Scald here. Yeah, I think we just Scald right here. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't try to set up in his face. Alright, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. So we're gonna click Scald. And he's gonna die to the burn. So technically that is Weezing's kill. So Weezing has 2 kills this game. Bro, that's crazy. Weezing has 2 kills this game. Alright, so Ambipom is down. Cinderace can beat Latios, Kilowattrel, and maybe... Well, here's the thing. We keep... Let me see something. How much is Kilowattrel taking from a freaking... So Flamethrower did around 30. And Sucker Punch into Kilowattrel is going to do... We might can get the extra 60. It depends. If we get rid of Clefable, Mew just looks amazing. Bro, I never thought I'd be in a game where Weezing, my big business gets multiple kills. I'm actually kind of, I'm kind of surprised. I'm proud of you, Weezing. I'm proud of you. If Kilowattrel comes in, I'm just going to let it attack me. Because we know your specs. So if you Terra Blast us, then, yeah, you get the idea. And if you go into Latios, I'm going to go into my... If he goes Latios and drops a Draco, okay, so he's going to go into this thing. We know your specs at this point. Because let me see something. Under normal circumstances, with this kill Raikou, like, your Kilowattrel, Terra Blast, your Terra Ground. Oh, wait, we're not this, though. Let me see, what's our HP right now? We're at 256 HP. I need to be quicker about this because we only got 30 seconds. 256. So here's the thing. If he's not specs, we're actually out of range. We can confirm that he's specs, though, because if he... Bro, if he kills us from right here, he is specs or Life Orb, but he's definitely not Life Orb because we've seen what moves he has. He's going to just keep trying to Volt Switch on us, which is okay. Bro, I'm very confident that thing is choice, bro. That thing is absolutely choice. Otherwise, you would just Terra Blast me and then Volt Switch the next turn. It's that simple, bro. Like, so we're probably going to see Latios come out here, if I had to take a guess. If Latios comes out, I think... Actually, I think we always keep Weezing alive. So if Latios comes out, we just let him kill us with, I don't know, whatever he wants to try to kill us with. Latino Heat the... Yep, this thing. I wish you would have Shadow Ball there on the Latios switch in. So let me see, Latios. How much damage is a Latios doing to us? I'm assuming you're Scarfed. So Draco. So we're gonna. So we have 40 seconds. We're at 191 HP. Okay, we're at 191. Which means we're at almost half our HP. We're at 58%. So Draco kills us. Luster Purge kills us. But depending on what. Actually, Luster Purge doesn't kill us. So he has to drop a Draco here. And if he drops a Draco, we just go into Mew. Oh, okay, so he's... I mean, if he's Weakness Policy, we still have Sucker Punch on Cinderace. He dropped a Draco. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. That is fine. I can live with that. That is fine. So Raikou kills... Not Raikou. Latios kills Raikou. But this is okay. So now, what we're going to do is just Trailblaze. Yeah, we're going to Trailblaze here. Okay. So who comes in on this? Lusamine. So, oh, this is perfect. 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 Because if we chip you from you... Yeah. And here's the crazy thing. If we... Yeah, I want to chip this thing from you, bro. I want to chip this thing from you. So we're going to click Ivy Cudgel here. We're going to click Ivy Cudgel here. If they have T-Wave, they have T-Wave, and it is what it is. Now, something else they could have is Healing Wish. They could Healing Wish Latios right now, which, I mean, they do. It's, you know, that's fair. So we're going to click Ivy Cudgel here. Please don't Healing Wish. Thunder Wave. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool. I think we just click Ivy Cudgel again. Yeah, I think we just click Ivy Cudgel again. Because now, because here's the thing, if we keep this thing low, it'll be in range of, well, that happened. He's gonna probably Baton Pass here. Or Moonlight, that's also a thing. Like, bro, that kind of sucks. Like, we could have kept this thing low. We could have kept this thing low. We could have just kept them low. That actually kind of sucks. Should we just U-turn here? So they have Moonlight, T-Wave. I think we just click Ivy Cudgel again. I'm assuming they have Moonblast as a move. I want to have this thing chipped for, of course that happens. Moonblast, yeah. I'm not disappointed though, because we did burn Bruh twice this game, so I mean, hey. Some Parahaxes for the burns, I feel it. And he can't switch into Ivy Cudgel either, so he has to actually stay in and just take all this damage. Moonblast, 156 to... Was that a crit? Oh, it just does that much. Okay. I think... After this, we just go into Mew and start Dragon Dancing. I think after this, we go into Mew and just Dragon Dance. Oh wait, I just thought about something. We're faster than this thing, right? Like, we've been going first, right? Alright. He just Moonlights here, right? Yep. Alright. I really want to keep this thing low for Mew. Mew or Cinderace, actually. I gotta think about how we navigate this, though. For one, it would be very unfortunate if we get Parahaxed again. But judging by the damage... Okay, so you're Moonlight... You're Moonlight, Moonblast... Like, we really just need to Dragon Dance with Mew, I feel like. Because we can beat... Because here's the thing. We can beat Latios. We can beat Kilowatt... Bro, we Dragon... Like, bro, I feel like if we Dragon Dance, we can win. Critical hit. It was on the Moonblast. He kills us. Alright. So now, Cinderace should be able to beat this thing. So we're going to go Cinderace here. Because I cannot let this thing have an opportunity to try to set up again. So we're going to go Cinderace here. And we have to pray that we don't miss a Powerball. We have to pray that we don't miss a Powerball. And if he goes Great Tusk, he should be in range of Zen Headbutt. So his best option, really, is just to let me have Clefable right now. Alright. So Clefable goes down. We're going to Sucker Punch Kilowattrel, I think. Or... Actually, yeah, we're going to just Sucker Punch the Kilowattrel. We have no reason not to. If he goes into Great Tusk, we just, you know... So we lost Ogerpon, which is unfortunate, but at least... but Ogerpon actually did what we, you know... It kept Clefable low. So we have Great Tusk, Kilowattrel, and Latios to get through. He knows, so he's not. He's probably not gonna. He's gonna either go Great Tusk or go into Kilowattrel. I feel like. I think. Okay, let me double check something real quick. Gunther the Arrogant. This thing. So let me double check something, right? Mew. Does Mew take a Specs hit from Kilowattrel? The answer is we do, actually. Even if it's Hurricane, we can live it. Alright, that's all I needed to know. So, we're going to Zen Headbutt this thing. We probably don't kill. But we're going to do a lot of damage. Okay, so Psychic Berry, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's... Bro, I feel so bad. Like, the Hax is so aggressively on our side this game that it makes no sense. Because after this turn, we could honestly just go into Mew and just click Dragon Dance, bro. And the only way we lose is if we miss a triple axle, which I really hope we don't. And I'm saying it's like... Okay, let me see. He lives. Oh my freaking goodness, bro! I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. 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 Oh my sweet holy moly Jesus, I feel so bad, bro. I cannot remember the last time I felt this bad. Oh my gosh. I cannot remember the last time I felt this bad. So, we don't kill him with, Bro, I feel so bad right now. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna U-turn and just let him have our, we're gonna let him have Weezing. We're gonna just let him have Weezing, bro. We're gonna go into... Because Cinderace should be able to beat, Kilowattrel and, Latios. We're gonna just let him have Weezing. I don't know if this thing can even kill us, but we're going to just click Flamethrower. If Weezing somehow lives to kill this thing, I promise you, Weezing is going on the thumbnail. Like, Weezing is just going on the thumbnail, bro. Weezing, you're going on the thumbnail. How the hell does Weezing get 3 kills, bro? Weezing, you're my GOAT. Weezing, you're my GOAT. You went well beyond what I needed you to do this game. Weezing, you're my GOAT, bro. You're my GOAT. But I feel so bad about those flinches, bro. Because Knockoff, well, okay, based on his bulk, Knockoff probably doesn't kill us. But something Knockoff does cause, though. We can't bring Cinderace back in because of the rocks. So that's very unfortunate, bro. And I really hate that. I really hate that. I honestly hate that. I really do hate that. I really hate that, bro. I really do. I really do. I genuinely do, and that's not an exaggeration. And think about Kilowattrel, I just thought about something. We can actually EQ that thing. So what I think we do, if Kilowattrel comes in and kills us, we just click EQ. I think we just click EQ. Yeah, I feel so bad, bro. I feel so bad. So let me see. We still have... We don't... Okay, so we still have... Okay, we still have 3 Pokemon. Cool. So here comes this thing. We're gonna just click Flamethrower and let it kill us. We're just gonna click Flamethrower and let him kill us. So I'm pretty sure he either Volt Switches or he just attacks this turn. But the thing is, if you Volt Switch, you still lose to Cinderace, so it's like... Yeah. Bro, I feel so bad. Maybe he gets 2 crits in the last couple turns. I don't know, bro. I feel so bad because of those flinches. Like, I feel bad. I feel bad. But big business, you're definitely on the thumbnail, bro. You earned it. Like, absolutely earned it. Like, I appreciate your efforts, bro. I appreciate your efforts. Like you went well beyond the weight class of what a Weezing is supposed to do. So Kilowattrel has just been molly-whopping my team this whole freaking game, bro. Hmm. So here's something I'm also curious about. Can Mew live a Draco? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Even if you are Specs, we can live a Draco. Because I don't think we ever confirmed the item. Actually, no, 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 no. Let's go into Cinderace. Do we go into Cinderace or do we go into Mew? Hmm. I say we go into. I say we go into. Let's go into Mew. Okay. Do we get leftovers recovery this time? No, we don't. So we know you're not scarfed. You could be Specs. Um. I think I just clicked Dragon Dance here. Yeah, we clicked Dragon Dance here. We just clicked Dragon Dance here. Like, you have to drop a Draco on us. You have to drop a Draco on us. You have to drop a Draco on us. Luster Purge? Alright. Yeah, so we Dragon Dance here. And I think Mew can win us the game. As long as we don't miss a triple axle. So Mew, I've been listen, Mew. Before I even click this move, I want you to understand, bro. I have been waiting on you to do something all season. This is week 5. I have been waiting for you to do something all season. So Mew, if you're listening to me, if you can hear me through the screen, Mew, you better not miss this triple axle, bro. All right, that's my Mew. Bro, I feel so like, bro. I feel kind of. I'm not gonna lie. Normally, when hacks like happens, I'm very indifferent towards it because it always happens to me. So I'll be sitting here like, well, it happens to me. What's the big deal about it happening to somebody else? But I genuinely feel bad about like the hacks from this specific game, bro. Because it's been brutal. It's been brutal, and I really like 2 burns and 2 flinches. And I'm not gonna lie, that knockoff onto Cinderace would have been very huge. Like I said, normally I don't feel too crazy about hacks, but this is one of those times where even I have to acknowledge, like, it really benefited me. And I feel so bad, man, because my opponent is like he's a really talented coach. Like, he's a really good coach. Ever since he joined the freaking league, he's been like killing it. And I mean, I wanted to beat him, don't get me wrong, but I didn't want to win like this. But at the same time, we can't really complain about our wins, can we? So if you're watching this, brother, I hope you know I really do feel bad about how this game went, especially towards the end. To me, the paras and the burns kind of balance each other out, but those 2 flinches, it's like, bro, you never got anything that kind of made up for it, and I feel so bad. But GG's to my opponent. He's a really cool dude, and once again, I wish the battle could have been a lot cleaner. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, peace out.